2017 annual meeting. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Neal Blatt, and it has been my privilege to represent you as president of the board of the Jewish Federation of Greater Ann Arbor for the past 2 years, and I look forward to doing it for the next year as well. As I reflect upon the past year, the one word that comes to mind is wow. A year ago, I don't think anyone could have predicted the many changes that have taken place within our federation, within our community, and within the world at large. I continue to feel honored to represent you during this period of transitions and opportunities for change and growth in our community. This year's annual meeting is special for me and for all of us involved with Federation as we honor David Stolman and celebrate his retirement after 9 years of dedicated service to our community. We will also welcome our interim executive director, Eileen Freed, back to Ann Arbor and to the Federation. The mission of the Jewish Federation is to foster Jewish communal life through the spirit of tzedakah and tikkun olam, repairing the world. Our mandate is to initiate, to coordinate, and to preserve activities which strengthen Jewish life locally in Israel and throughout the world. Over the course of the past year, we have worked to accomplish our mission in partnership with you, our community, and our donors. We heard from many of you that you wanted more say in how your annual campaign pledges were allocated. We piloted a program, the first of its kind among Jewish federations of North America, in which you were able to reflect upon your philanthropic interests by selecting giving priorities. 110 of you elected to do so. We listened to you when you said you wanted to be challenged and entertained, and that you wanted to hear more about the issues facing the Jewish world. Almost 400 of you attended our main event, which was a celebration of the rich history of Yiddish theater. We held a frank, in-depth conversation about the decline of the Detroit public schools. And our major donors heard from dedicated professionals engaged in working to address the continued challenges facing Ethiopian immigrants in Israel. We partnered with the Frankel Center for Jewish Studies to bring journalists Jonathan Tobin and J.J. Goldberg for a thought-provoking discussion about some of the most critical issues facing Israel today. And community members participated in a Jewish Peoplehood Policy Institute, moderated dialogue about Jerusalem 50 years after the Six-Day War. In addition to the more cerebral programming about Israel, just this past week, we celebrated Israel's 69th birthday with a fantastic reboot of the Celebrate Israel Family Festival, as well as an Erev Yom Ha'atzmaut movie night, hopefully the start of a new tradition. As Israel begins its 70th year, we look forward to more ways to connect our community with the Jewish state. We're delighted that an Impact Fund grant will allow the Jewish Community Center to increase the presence of Israeli atmosphere in the building and to offer additional Israel-related programs and conversations in the community. In addition to the continuation of the Federation's Partnership Together Teen Exchange with Moshav Nahalal, now entering its 8th year, I'm excited to announce a community women's trip to Nahalal planned for next May. This will be a wonderful opportunity to experience the outstanding hospitality of Moshav Nahalal and to participate in their legendary Shavuot celebrations. We have so much to celebrate here in Greater Ann Arbor. Since our local federation was founded in 1986, together we have raised over $40 million. That's a remarkable achievement, and these funds have enabled us to create a thriving Jewish community as exemplified by our 3 major partner agencies. Our vibrant Jewish Community Center provides cultural and community programming for everyone, from the youngest members of our community who attend the Early Childhood Center to seniors who benefit from great meals and interesting programming through the SPICE program. Our Jewish Family Services serves a crucial role in resettling refugees from some of the world's most troubled areas and taking care of people in need with dignity and compassion. JFS proudly serves all of Washtenaw County and does so independent of religious affiliation. Our Hebrew Day School is an educational gem, a joyful community of learners who graduate academically skilled, confident students in their talents and grounded in their Jewish identities. HDS fosters a strong sense of citizenship and dedication to making a difference in the world. If you have not recently had an opportunity to visit or learn about these three exemplary organizations, I encourage you to contact them to arrange for a tour. Of course, our thriving Jewish community extends well beyond these larger organizations. Our annual campaign helps to ensure the existence of a quality Jewish education for children through ongoing professional development from our Jewish educators through the Keshet Hebrew Education Program for teens. We provide support for Jewish engagement through scholarships for Jewish summer camps, Israel experiences, and support for Hillel programming at the University of Michigan and Eastern Michigan University. In the coming year, you'll be able to experience the energy of a University of Michigan Hillel Friday night community-wide Shabbat celebration funded by a 2017 Impact Fund grant. We offer opportunities for a range of groups to connect with one another and strengthen the bonds to their Jewish identity. Our Jewish young professionals and Jewish women doing stuff groups are actively engaged in a range of activities, including Tikkun Olam projects, holiday celebrations, and social gatherings. The second year of Connect 8 provided a fantastic chance for cross-generational conversation and involvement. The Maimonides and Cardozo societies create gateways and opportunities for involvement and learning for our medical and legal professionals. Our Women's Philanthropy Division provides an avenue for engagement, networking, and building Jewish community. This year, our Lions of Judah and Pomegranates had the opportunity to sit with Congresswoman Debbie Dingell for a post-election conversation, and women from around the community gathered to discover together how their stories can change minds and change lives. In short, the Federation annual campaign provides essential core funding to support our local Jewish community so that all of our partner agencies do the work of serving the needs of and building our community. Additionally, through the Jewish Community Foundation, we provide an avenue for local philanthropists to ensure long-term sustainability of our communal congregations and organizations. In the 2016 calendar year, the foundation reached almost $6.3 million, a net gain of $1.7 million from the previous year. For the Jewish Federation, Jewish community extends well beyond Washtenaw County. We are part of the larger world of Am Yisrael, and we are committed to the mission that all of Israel is responsible for one another. Through our funding partners, the Jewish Agency for Israel and the American Joint Distribution Committee, our annual campaign provides support to vulnerable Jewish communities abroad, from the integration of new immigrant populations in Israel to life-sustaining supplies for our poorest communities throughout Eastern Europe, the former Soviet Union, Africa, and around the world. As is tradition, we wrap up the Federation's programming year with the determination of allocations of funds raised in our annual campaign. This vehicle by which we endeavor to build and strengthen the Jewish community and help those less fortunate in Israel and around the world. To those of you who donated to the annual campaign, you make these allocations possible. Thank you. To those of you who participated in the campaign as solicitors by asking people to contribute, giving them an opportunity to do an important mitzvah, thank you. I would particularly like to extend our thanks to our annual campaign chair, Steve Gerber, and Women's Division Chair, Joyce Gerber, who led the drive for a successful campaign this year. I also want to thank our allocations chair, Steve Aronson, and the members of the Allocations Committee and Board of Directors for their thoughtful consideration and deliberations. Without everyone's combined effort, we would not be here today. You can read more about the campaign results and the allocations decisions in the annual reports that you have with you at your seats. Moving forward, I'm excited for the Federation's future and to working together with Eileen, the Federation staff, and our board to enhance Jewish life here in Washtenaw County and to help our brothers and sisters in need overseas. Together, we can do great things.